Yo, dog. So I figured let's give an update on the Flydigi Vader 4 Pro. And as you can see, thumbsticks and the D-pad are removed. Right there's the thumbsticks. D-pad's a little hard to pry off. You really have to just pull pretty hard straight up on it to get it off. And I've already got it opened up and taken apart. But in order to do that, there is a screw there, there, and there. And then what you do is you pry on around here, and then once you pry that up with either a pry tool, or if you, this is just not focusing whatsoever, a pry tool or a flathead screwdriver, then you should be able to, without problem, go ahead and pop the controller open relatively easily. So the reason I'm making this for the purpose of the whole follow-up is there's something wrong with the controller, and what's wrong with the controller is nothing that I really anticipated being wrong with it, which I thought would be related to the thumbstick's tension or something along those lines. But what happened was, using the controller for a long time, the main two, there's 4 back buttons. The main two that I use is the far left and far right one for jump and crouch, which would be X and circle on PlayStation and A and B on the Xbox layout. And they just started to feel like mushy and unresponsive, inconsistent. And I wiped off my camera lens, and now it's focusing better, at least. Anyways, this is the piece of plastic that lays inside of here that presses on the switches. Those vibration motors can come out as well. I don't use vibration anyways. Presses on these switches. And the switches all feel about the same. Can't really tell anything, and that's... I just took this off out of curiosity. I haven't used this controller in like a month because of this, but as you can see, on this side, that's broken. And we're not going to focus. And on this side, it's broken in the exact same spot. And yeah, I don't want to focus, but you get the idea. So what we can do here is we have some... This is just Dollar General cheap. It's like... I think you get 2 of these for like $1. And I assumed it wouldn't be good, but it was either that or it was like $5 or $6 for one thing this size of Loctite. And I've used this before on different controller stuff, for example, like the Extreme Rate back button kit for the PS5 and 4 controller. And I used this with the, before they added the metal back buttons when they were still plastic, and I had to glue them multiple times because it broke in multiple places, kind of like this. Like, hopefully once I glue this, it doesn't break again. But what happened with that other mechanism is it would break. I'd glue it, and then it would break in a different spot. So I'm going to glue this, and then I'm going to cut to if it fixes it or not. Because there's no way to really, you just got to take my word for it. I don't know how I would show that the button press doesn't, it feels mushy. As you can see, when you're pushing on this button, and then this is broken right here, it's adding a lot of extra like wiggle and mushiness to it. Whereas this is, and it's also a further like travel distance. I don't know. I don't understand like this, why this was chosen. It's not like their first or second. This is the Flydigi Vader 4. It's the 4th one. And I don't know how many controllers they made before that, but yeah, let's glue that and see how it feels after that. Alright, so we went ahead and glued this, as you can see, and I don't think it's 100% done drying yet, but see if I can't get my fingers stuck to it real quick. Oh yeah, and I about did. It seems pretty good. Oh yeah, I actually did get some glue on my finger. Smart. Okay, so it's not done drying, but it's almost done drying, and it feels much better, so we'll go ahead and give it a little bit longer so we don't have to go, I don't want to have to, break it prying it off of my finger, so. We're going to cut all of that. Alright, so I'm officially calling it dry enough. And also, not... See, if I pick this up and then put this up, yeah, now we got some focusing action. Alright, we're going to go ahead and... Let me make sure that's right. Oh, yeah. So there's little, like... little points right here, 5, 6 of them, that need to, not 6 of them, yes, 6 of them, that you just push down to hold this in place. And it goes in there relatively easily, but with how like thin and fragile and cheap this plastic is, it's really not something I would want to like risk. What the hell? That doesn't feel good at all. Well, let's see. We'll plug this back in. Can't really see how that goes. Good enough. Oh, if I snap this in and it doesn't work, it's going to be a pain to get apart again. Huh. Let's see the test. Doesn't feel mushy anymore. Well, chat, I do believe that's a W.